What's up guys, it's D-Rec. In this video I'm going to be showing you the best drills you can do in playground mode to improve your building skill. I've been playing since season 1 in September, have over 750 wins, 18,000 kills, and a 9 KD in solos this season, so I know nearly every strategy you need to be a top builder. I'm going to put the list in the description of all the drills so you can check out which ones you like more quickly. This is going to be part 1, but if enough people like it and comment on it, then I'll know to make a part 2. Let's get started though. Drill number 1 is going to be the double ramp wall push. Everyone knows about it. You see it on Twitch, YouTube, everywhere. All the top players are able to do this because it provides you such a big advantage when you're trying to rush at another enemy. You have double layer of protection. It's not terribly difficult to do, it just takes a lot of muscle memory with it. So I'm going to show you how to do that right here. Really quick 30-second tutorial. First, obviously, 2 ramps followed by 2 walls. You'll notice I'm staying right in the middle of these materials, so I'm trying to reduce my movements as much as possible. And I'm trying to get a nice, easy motion going, kind of in a circular direction. You want to make sure that you're not hitting the wall too quickly, or you're going to stuff yourself in the face. You can also do this to an angle, left or right, at a kind of a diagonal thing if you need to push in that direction but still want this extra layer of protection. So you can add that as a kind of a 1A to this drill. Go both ways, left and right. Drill number 2 is going to be what we're calling the chutes and ladders. This is something, kind of a unique situation where you just got a big build battle, you have a ton of mats still, but you're getting shot at from multiple sides. So you don't have time to make it down this giant clusterfuck of builds. So what you do is you jump off the edge, look straight down, and hold down your walls all the way down, and then quickly build a ramp right after to catch yourself. This is going to limit your fall damage. It's going to get you to the ground a lot quicker than trying to navigate everything. It's really unique because you only need to do it in clutch situations, not something that you're going to use every game. You'll see I took a little fall damage in that clip, and that's okay. I'm going to bring up something else here, which is how much fall damage you take at different heights. I tested this out with my buddy Pete, and basically here is the layouts that you have. So you won't take any fall damage up through 3 stories high. Any higher than that, you'll start taking damage. If you fall from 4 floors, it's going to be 19 damage. 4.5, it's going to be 37. 5 is 49 damage, 5.5 floors, 77 damage, and 6 floors, if you land it perfectly flat, is going to be 99 damage. This is pretty risky stuff. Everything after that, you're dead. You're dead. Now, drill number 3 is going to be a little frustrating. I'm going to admit it right here. I still struggle with it, but it is key for console players to try and master this as quickly as possible. Editing on console is right now kind of a joke. You have to hold down circle, which makes it an absolute pain, and it takes so much time to get through it all. So it's important that once you do get in edit mode, that you're as precise with your movements as possible, so you don't have to waste more time trying to do it again. So with this one, I'm going to teach you how to quickly edit your stairs. What you're going to want to do is set up a flat platform. You can do this wherever you want, just a flat platform with ramps leading up on each little square. So you're going to have a ramp here, 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 going all the way along. And then at the end of that, you want to place another ramp facing into all the ramps you just put up. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to run up to it, to the next ramp, hold down the edit button really quickly, and you want to flip it in the opposite direction. This is just going to teach you how to do this as quickly as possible, trying to get these edits go in the right direction. You can also do this with half staircases. You can run at this from the side and put them left, right, center, back. If you want to switch up the builds like that a little bit. This is a very useful trick that you should spend a lot of time on because editing stairs can be an absolute pain with the different angles that it takes for you to do it. Tip number 4 is going to be kind of similar to the double ramp wall rush, except we're using this in a situation where you're above someone and you need an extra layer of protection below you because you're pushing out of the storm or you just need to maintain that high ground. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by doing a floor roof rush. You can start this off by doing it in a single line. Just start walking along, very similar again to the double ramp rush. You're just going to run along, hold down floor, roof, floor, roof, floor, roof. One thing you want to pay attention to here, though, is where on the pyramids that you're running. If you see here, if you're running straight over the top of them, it's going to be a lot slower than if you're running along either side of them. So keep that in mind. If you need to get a quick escape, you might want to be on the side of it. And then once you get good at building the single ones, you want to transition and start practicing double roof ramp protection. Tip number 5 is a big one, and I'm glad you guys stuck around for this one. This is something you'll see a lot of PC players do, and it seems very difficult to do on console, but it is possible. This is going to be when you're running up a ramp trying to take high ground on someone. You're not using the scissor ramp. Instead, you're going to be using floors or pyramid pieces to cover you as you run up. Now, if we're in console, we already know that the edit button takes a long time to go through. So we're going to be using pyramids. It's a lot easier to do this. What you're going to do is you're going to run up your ramp. You're going to throw a pyramid piece on top of you. And as soon as you do that, you're going to edit a hole through it and then keep running. I found that the easiest way to do this is if you hold out your blueprints the entire time. If you switch to your gun, for whatever reason, it changes how far away you have to be from your builds in order to edit it. But if you hold down your blueprints, for whatever reason, you can edit from a further range. So we're going to start this drill off slow, just building ramps all the way up. And then you're going to build a pyramid right on top, edit through that, and then continue. So you're just holding ramp, ramp, ramp. Build a pyramid really quickly, holding down circle, or B, and then quickly confirming the build with R2, where you want to edit through, and then pressing circle again to confirm that. Definitely slow this down at first. It's very difficult to get down, but once you have it, crucial thing to have in your arsenal. You can do this with floors. It is possible. I tried it. The advantage to it, if you're able to master it, is that you'll be able to keep your builds there in case you need to run back down for cover. But it is much more difficult to do, much less consistent. I recommend the tower pieces. You'll see that I'm skipping, by the way, 2 ramps. I'm going 1 ramp, 2 ramp, and then putting a tower piece and doing this, which is a very easy, consistent way to do this. You can still do it ramp, tower, ramp, tower, ramp, tower, everyone. It's just going to be difficult and waste more materials. It may be unnecessary, but it's also worth practicing. Now, this last show we're going to be doing is practicing our ramp floor wall rush. And again, this is going to be in a little bit of a unique situation. It's when you're trying to push up on an enemy and you're going to be right on top of them. You're going to be hovering over them, and where they would, if you're just using a regular ramp wall rush, they'd be able to shoot you out with 1 layer. They could just shoot your ramp out, a couple shots, you're down. This one gives you extra protection directly underneath you and directly in front of you. It's a pretty simple process, actually. It's pretty much just holding down floors, ramps, walls in rapid succession. Once you get this down in the rhythm, it is a super easy thing to do. Just make sure that when you're doing this, you're aiming kind of at the top of the ramp and holding down floor as you do that. If you're, just play around with it a little bit. If you do it wrong, you might be putting floor on top of you, boxing yourself in, which isn't what we want. And it gives you a lot better protection when you're pushing on top of someone. It is possible. I have seen video of someone double floor wall ramp rushing on a controller. It is just extremely difficult given limitations we have right now and how slow turbo building still is compared to the instantaneous PC thing. You can go ahead, you can try it. I have not given it enough time to do it, so I'm just sticking with the things I have here. They still work for me great. I still outbuild a majority of players that I come across. If any of these drills or building tips were unclear to you, please drop it in the comments. Let me know, and maybe I can help clarify that a little better for the next time. If you like the video, if you want to see more training drills, building tips, whatever it is, remember to drop a like, subscribe, and comment that you would like to see more, and I'll start work on part 2. I still have 8 more drills that I could add in here. I just didn't want to throw them all out at once if the response wasn't going to be that receiving. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you guys in a build-off somewhere soon. Thanks for playing.